We usually hear the old saying that every person is unique. Well, of course we are, but some people aren't just unique, they're truly shocking. Because of rare traits or weird conditions, they just can't hide, no matter where they go. In fact, a few have even become global stars because of it. So join us as we're going to look at the 15 shocking humans that defy belief and logic. Number 15. Diwakar Bisoye. Diwakar lives in a small Indian village, and his body is covered in millions of tumors caused by a genetic disorder. What began as a few bumps 15 years ago turned into a condition that now engulfs him, including a grotesquely swollen leg weighing 56 pounds. Doctors suggested surgery might ease the burden, but proper care is far from reach. In the meantime, isolation has defined his existence. "People treat me worse than a stray animal," he admits. Neighbors avoid him. Landlords refuse him shelter, and then employers won't consider him. For over 15 years, steady work has been impossible. Whispers trail behind him, fueled by fear and ignorance, as though he carries contagion rather than a medical condition. The tumors altered more than his appearance. They dismantled his place within his community. He doesn't crave sympathy. He wants employment, companionship, and respect. In a society that should offer compassion first, and Diwakar's story exposes how quickly misunderstanding can exile someone to the margins. Number 14. Andriati Putra. This 35-year-old man from Indonesia was born with what looked like an ordinary birthmark. But gradually, that mark evolved into something overwhelming. Diagnosed with neurofibromatosis, he now carries tumors weighing over 30 kilograms across his frame. The largest stretches over his stomach and chest, restricting movement and stealing easy breaths. Employment slipped away years ago. Simple acts, like using the bathroom, lying down, and shifting positions, require careful adjustment of the weight pressing against him. Surgeons once told that a lot of blood donations would be necessary for any operation, a cost his family couldn't manage. Since then, doctors have stopped seeing him. Despite constant discomfort and public stares, Andriati holds on to quiet faith. "Maybe this is a gift from Allah," he says. "I must be patient." Surrounded by family support and spiritual strength, he fills his days with small comforts, scrolling on his phone, sharing smiles when possible, and nurturing hope that relief might someday arrive. Number 13. Deborah was born with shortened arms and partially formed hands due to a rare condition. From childhood, she relied on her feet to handle everyday tasks, like writing notes, eating meals, and brushing her hair. No one handed her a manual. She practiced until it worked. Years later, she met Nathan, and they understood each other immediately. Shared experience created instant trust. When Deborah became pregnant, uncertainty crept in. Could she parent the way she had learned to survive? But support surrounded her. Nathan stood steady by her side. Her adoptive mother, Michelle, remained close as always. Today, Deborah manages daily life with strong legs and practiced balance. Well, curiosity from strangers still happens, and some questions land awkwardly, but she lets them pass. Her family wasn't built around what she lacked. It formed around what she developed: skill, patience, independence. Adaptation became second nature long ago for her. She isn't overcoming anything. She's simply living the life she shaped. Number 12. Nadia Lauricella. Nadia is a social media personality, beauty lover, and athlete who lives without arms. Born with phocomelia, and a congenital condition that left her without arms and with shortened legs, she has never allowed it to define her limits. Some experts think the condition may be tied to thalidomide exposure during pregnancy, though the cause remains debated. For her, growing up was not easy. Bullying followed her through childhood. Still, with prosthetic legs, she pursued sports and found confidence through movement. Her control and coordination are striking. Using her toes with precision, she applies makeup. He cuts paper and fastens jewelry effortlessly. Tasks many people overlook are skills she has mastered. What began as a necessity became an inspiration. Today, nearly 2 million followers watch her share daily life, proving that ability is never defined by limbs. Nadia does not simply adapt, she thrives, redefining strength, beauty, and possibility. Number 11. Stefan Zolik. Most of us panic over a small breakout. Stefan from Slovakia carried a 13-pound tumor across his face for more than a decade. His condition caused fatty tissue to grow out of control, stretching from ear to ear and tightening around his neck. It hurt. It restricted movement. It stole his confidence. People stared openly. Mirrors became something he avoided. Creams and quick fixes did nothing. This wasn't cosmetic. It was crushing. After years of living that way, a 5-hour surgery finally changed everything. As surgeons removed the massive growth and reshaped his jawline. For the first time in years, Stefan could see his chin again. He described it as getting his life handed back to him. His surgeon, Igor, called the case difficult but necessary. Madelung disease is usually non-cancerous, yet it keeps progressing. It can be due to a range of factors, from genetics to alcohol history. But for Stefan, it was misfortune, followed by long overdue relief. At number 10, the half-body baby Kenny. Easterday was born with sacral agenesis, which is a rare condition that left the lower part of his spine undeveloped. His pelvis and legs could not support his weight, and doctors offered little hope for his future. At 6 months old, his parents made a painful but life-changing decision to amputate both legs, giving him better mobility. That choice granted him independence and a name. As he grew older, Kenny rejected prosthetics and moved using his arms and a skateboard. He didn't merely adapt, he excelled. He played sports, bowled, and appeared in the Canadian film The Kid Brother, inspired by his life. He also carried the Olympic torch during the 1988 Paralympic Games in Seoul. Though doctors believed he would not live beyond his 20s, Kenny reached 42. He experienced relationships, fatherhood, and purpose. And he did more than survive predictions. He transformed them into motivation for a bold, determined life. Number 9. Alexandra Guadallo. Alexandra from the Philippines was born with ablepharon macrostomia syndrome, an ultra-rare genetic condition. She has no working eyelids, so she sleeps with her eyes open, leaving them exposed to dryness and possible injury. Her mouth is wider than usual, a feature known as macrostomia. Her ears are partially fused to her skull, her fingers show deformities, and her teeth grow unevenly. The syndrome stems from a mutation in the TWIST2 gene, which influences how skin, hair, nails, and teeth form. Fewer than 1 person per million is diagnosed with AMS, leaving doctors with limited guidance. Surgery carries serious risks, including blindness, so care focuses mainly on protecting her eyes and preventing damage. Her family has faced heavy strain, and reports say her father left after learning of her diagnosis. Well, the world is sure a very creepy place these days. But even so, Alexandra's story has brought attention to rare disorders that often go unnoticed, encouraging understanding instead of fear. Number 8. Jasmine Tridevil. This Florida massage therapist exploded online after claiming she paid $20,000 for surgery to add a third breast. Well, yup, 3. She said she wanted to feel cute but unapproachable. The internet ran with it instantly. Photos and videos surfaced everywhere. So though they were always framed just carefully enough to keep the so-called implant partly hidden. Despite the noise, no confirmed medical records or outside proof ever appeared. Every bit of evidence came directly from her own platforms. Later, records showed the domain JasmineEtriedDevil.com was registered under the name Alicia Hessler. Around the same time, a report from Tampa International Airport listed a stolen 3-breast prosthetic, raising serious doubts. Jasmine stood by her story, but the facts told another version. Whether it was performance art, a publicity stunt, or a push for viral attention, people watched closely. Most medical professionals agree the 3rd breast was a prosthetic, not a surgery. So what's your take on it? Was it actually real? Well, let us know. Number 7. Milton Wingert. Milton searched for help for months as a tumor on his neck kept growing. Doctor after doctor refused to operate. Though non-cancerous, the mass had reached a dangerous size, pressing against major blood vessels. Surgery carried serious risk. Many specialists hesitated. Then Dr. Nazir at Mount Sinai Hospital agreed to take the case. He explained every possible outcome to Milton before moving forward. The operation lasted 7 hours. When it ended, the team had removed a tumor weighing between 5 and 7 pounds. Even more surprising, reconstruction wasn't needed. The result exceeded expectations. Milton still faces recovery, therapy, and follow-ups. But the threat is gone. Dr. Khan later shared that Milton had been deeply afraid before surgery, yet walked away relieved. His case stands as proof of what happens when one doctor steps up after others step back. Sometimes progress begins with a single person willing to say yes. Number 6. Arlen from Murrieta. Arlen from Murrieta spent more than 10 years hiding a tumor the size of a cantaloupe growing from the back of his head. It leaked blood and pus, carried a strong odor, and caused non-stop pain. He stopped attending school, avoided friends, and visited over 15 doctors who said surgery wasn't difficult. It was impossible. His condition, hidradenitis suppurativa, is a chronic disorder that creates deep abscesses and severe scarring. I felt like a monster, he said. His mother, Jacqueline, tried her best, lighting candles throughout the house to cover the smell. Hope finally arrived when Dr. Ryan Osborne, a head and neck surgeon, agreed to operate. Before surgery, Arlen needed a blood transfusion due to anemia. The procedure lasted hours, and the odor was so intense that a nurse nearly fainted. But it worked. The tumor was removed, and the area was rebuilt with a skin graft. He said he could finally walk outside again without any shame. Number 5. Hirotada Ototake. Hirotada from Japan was born with tetramelia syndrome, a condition that left him without arms or legs. His parents refused to shield him from life's realities and enrolled him in regular schools. I determined that he experienced the world fully. In 1998, he published his memoir, No One's Perfect, also known as Gotai Fumanzoku, sharing his childhood in a society where disability was often hidden from public view. The book resonated deeply, selling more than 4 million copies and becoming Japan's 3rd best-selling title since World War II. Its impact opened doors into journalism and later education. By 2007, Ototake became an elementary school teacher in Tokyo's Suganami ward, encouraging students through example. His life later inspired the 2013 film Nobody's Perfect, Daobu, where he portrayed himself. In 2018, he launched the Ototake Project, aiming to walk using advanced prosthetics and raise millions through crowdfunding. His story continues to shift perceptions and inspire acceptance. All right, guys, now let's move to number 4, the twin content creators. April and Amelia are identical twins who turned their bond into a business. Online, critics call them attention-seeking and worse, but they shrug it off. Their content has earned millions, up to $3 million in a single year, with 1 week topping 6 figures. Success hasn't changed their shared mindset. They want one partner, not two. Separate relationships, they say, would complicate what already works. During an appearance on Love Don't Judge, they invited a man named Mitch on a blind date. He expected one woman. Instead, he found two. And their idea was simple: alternate evenings, shared affection, equal footing. Mitch listened politely but admitted it might not suit him. The twins weren't upset. Judgment is familiar territory. Some friends have distanced themselves. Strangers offer harsh opinions daily. Yet April and Amelia continue building their brand. They say they're content, financially secure, and living by their own rules. Approval to them isn't required. What do you think about them? Well, let us know. Number 3. Joy and Joyce Magsino. Joy and Joyce Magsino were born in 2008 in Lucena City. They share craniopagus twinning, an extremely rare condition where twins are joined at the skull, occurring in roughly 1 in 2.5 million births. Early on, doctors feared they might not survive childhood. But as of 2026, the sisters are doing more than surviving. They're thriving. In 2023, they graduated with honors from Lucena East Elementary. A video shared by their sister, Fatima Athena Magsino. I showed them crossing the stage with their mother, Jao Marie, and quickly captured global attention. Outside school, they maintain an active social life and post regularly on TikTok, gathering more than 200,000 followers. They've spoken openly about hoping for separation surgery one day to gain independence, though the procedure carries serious risk and costs over $75,000. Their journey has reached millions through platforms like Born Different. Their bond defines them, not limitations. Number 2. Amare Stover. Amare from Decatur was born with NF type 1, a genetic disorder that leads to tumors forming along nerves. From early childhood, large facial growths changed his appearance and gradually affected his breathing and vision. He has lost sight in his left eye and sees very little from his right. His mother, Candy Stover, created a fundraising campaign titled Hope and Faith for Amare and Family to support surgeries and daily medical needs. Because NF1 has no cure, the treatment focuses on managing symptoms and removing tumors when possible. Some growths return, others are too risky to operate on. Public reactions have been painful, with children calling him hurtful names, making him reluctant to go outside. While many details remain private, news reports and social media have shared parts of his journey. Through each setback, his family emphasizes his courage and steady spirit. They continue seeking support and understanding. Number 1. Tio Satrio. Tio doesn't ask for sympathy, and he certainly doesn't wait for permission. Born in West Java without arms or legs, he has built his world on determination alone. His mother discovered his condition only at birth, but from childhood, Tio refused limits. He eats using his chin, writes by steadying a pen against his shoulder, and tears open snack packets with his mouth. Numbers come easily to him. Humor comes even faster. Hand him a PlayStation controller, and he competes fiercely, guiding it with nothing but his chin. Classmates treat him like an equal, not a fragile exception. They race him, tease him, push his wheelchair like teammates heading into a match. Teachers set expectations, and he meets them head-on. His days revolve around study, games, and laughter. Pity holds no value for him. Independence does. Watching Tio live so freely makes one thing undeniable: happiness follows courage. Well, that's it for today. We hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please like it and subscribe. We'll see you soon.